Hi friend, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Brad and I am the Nickel City Mystic. Today we are doing a healing session all about refocusing, recentering, and coming back into alignment. This session was inspired by the fact that I have been coming off a cold. I am now coming back from a trip to visit my brother in West Virginia, and I feel that a lot of times when I go on a trip or I'm recovering, it just takes my energy and can spiral it outward. So this is to help us bring it all back in, bring your energy back into focus, into alignment, so that if you for some reason feel like you are off your groove, off your path, or just not kind of yourself, not in your alignment, it just will help to bring you back into focus here. So we're going to refocus, recenter, realign by checking in with your energy centers, tuning the energy as needed, and then kind of setting it up for moving forward. To do this session today, I am going to be using some crystal bracelets. And I have 3 crystal bracelets here that I'm going to be using. These bracelets were sent to me by Otter Spirit, which is a jewelry company, and they specialize in creating these beautiful crystal bracelets like this. And I have right here the Aries pack, as I am an Aries. But these stones are perfect for our session today. I have some aventurine here, which is great for prosperity and self-care. I have some beautiful amethyst here as well. Amethyst is a very spiritual stone. It is a very protective stone. It helps grow spirituality. It is also great for clarity in the mind and intuition. And then finally, I'm going to be wearing some citrine as well. And citrine is a powerhouse of a stone. It's one of my favorite. It is great for boosting energy. It is very much in tune with the solar plexus, that willpower. And it's all around just a very fiery stone. So when we bring ourselves back into alignment, we're kind of coming back into mind, body, spirit. We are just bringing ourselves into a focus here. And these crystals are going to be very helpful with that today. I'm just going to put them onto my projective hand, which is my dominant hand. Okay. And let's just begin our session here by lighting our intention candle and setting that intention that we are coming back into alignment, coming back into focus, and no matter where we are, we're just coming back together. I have my intention candle right here. I am going to just go ahead and light our intention candle. Of course, if you have another intention that you would like to set as well, you are more than welcome to do so at this time. Perfect. All right, let's go ahead here and let's start to establish, build, create our sacred space. And I'm just going to use this little piece of incense here. And I'm going to go ahead and clear the space. And we're just going to establish that this is a safe, this is a sacred space where you are wanted, you are welcome. And as always, I'm so glad that you are here taking the time to practice energetic self-care. Just going to take the flame from our intention candle here. Good. I'm just going to move it back and forth over our space. And then spiraling this incense upward. And back and forth. Back and forth. Bringing it into you and your aura here. Helping you to begin the gentle clearing process, bringing it over to myself as well. Very good. Very good, very good, very good, very good. Okay. Excellent. So what I am going to do is I'm going to do one more thing here, and that is to take a little bit of oil, and I am going to put it on my hands to serve as energetic gloves. And today I am using Mystica Rose, as lately I feel very drawn to the scent of rose. So I'm just going to put a little bit on my hand, setting the intention of creating some energetic gloves before we check in to see how we need to refocus and realign. Feel free to go ahead and begin to center yourself. And this is done just by breathing. Breathing deeply all the way down into the belly. And then gently exhaling out the mouth. Just going to rub this in here. Okay. Just going to bring in my personal symbols here. Knowing that wherever you are, whenever you are, this session is meant for you. This session for realignment, for recentering, for refocusing. Just coming across your energy centers here. tuning into your energy here. My hands are being pulled towards the upper energy centers, the upper chakras here, which is making me feel like we might need to focus on this part. Perhaps in the heart area as well. Just going to grab my pendulum. And let's just quickly check in here. We're going to start with your crown energy center. Looks like your crown is not moving at its most optimal rate. So we're going to be checking in there. You might feel out of balance, out of connection with the universe when that happens. Intuition looks a little bit restricted in that third eye area as well. Yeah, the throat's also having some issues. So again, these upper energy centers. Checking in with your heart. And I think this actually might be coming from the heart energy center. It's looking like it's blocked, and it looks like it's trying to pull in a lot of energy rather than its usual spinning outward. So what that means is I'm going to check in here. We're going to do a lot of clearing and a lot of recentering in that heart space. Down to your solar plexus. It's also going in kind of a reverse direction, so pulling in a lot of energy, not necessarily giving it out. Sacral. Sacral looks good. And the root. So the root is looking a little stagnant too. So let's just for a moment talk about what is going on here. So it's interesting that the heart, so your heart area and then your solar plexus, they are spinning in the opposite direction that I would consider to be in alignment. So, hi. We also have my cat here today. So when energy is spinning in a clockwise motion, that is my signal for the energy to be in alignment. When it's going counterclockwise, that's saying that things are out of balance and they're not in alignment. When my pendulum doesn't move in a circle one way or another, it's typically saying that there is some sort of blockage. The energy isn't flowing. It's not necessarily out of alignment, but it's not moving. So your crown, your third eye, your throat, and your base, the energy isn't moving. It's not that it's out of alignment, but the energy isn't moving, and I'm wondering if that's being caused by the heart and the solar plexus. So we're going to go ahead and just do a full-on clearing, getting rid of what is perhaps bringing us out of focus, out of alignment, And then we're going to bring in Reiki energy, in this beautiful energy of the crystals, and that will help us to realign and refocus. So I'm just going to go ahead and take this crystal, and we're just going to set the intention that this is our clearing crystal. So this will take in energy and will neutralize the energy as needed, clearing any energy that needs to be released. So I'm going to take my selenite wand here, and I'm going to begin by doing some general sweeps. General sweeping is just brushing through your aura. And in brushing through your aura, we're combing out energy that you no longer need, energy that needs to be released but is having a difficult time getting out. Just going through very gently, very calmly. Something that you can do in this co-healing process is to breathe deeply. When you breathe deeply, you bring in air prana to your energy centers. You loosen your body, its tension, and it just helps to release energy. So releasing energy, helping our selenite wand here do its job of release. Okay. Already, I can start to feel the energy begin to redistribute. It was getting really stuck up at your kind of crown area, and it wasn't coming all the way down. So already I'm starting to feel a nice redistribution here. So I'm just going to go ahead now and go into these areas that were showing me that they were blocked. I'm just going to begin to pull and pluck, 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 pluck. Just to help release some of that energy from the heart. Okay, coming down to that solar plexus area, just going to pull, 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 pulling, 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 pluck, 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 pluck. Okay, let's check in here again. Getting it to move down here, so I'm just going to gather this energy in here. Just going to weave the connection through, weaving the energy so that it knows the flow once more. bringing you back, refocusing you, and realigning. Okay, much better. Just going to hold this stone for a second, allow any energy that needs to be released to come through. Okay. And now we're going to begin to bring in energy. And I'm going to use our amethyst, aventurine, and our citrine here to help amplify this energy. And we're channeling this energy with the intention of refocus, realign, coming back together, all of that. Okay, so we're just going to get some symbols going here. And just like I did a sweeping before, this time I'm sweeping but with fresh new energy. So this will help to do some general kind of restoration work here. Restoring the areas that we cleared in our sweeping. Okay. Now I'm just going to begin to bring in energy. Go ahead and you can envision a silver, a violet, purple color at the top of your head. Maybe the energy was scattered, but it's beginning to come back into focus, back into alignment, turning back into a beautiful sphere, or maybe even coalescing, coming together to form a beautiful purple flower. And then this flower sends a beam of light that stops right here at your brow. And here it's connecting, it's touching beautiful midnight blue indigo energy. And as it does this, this energy gets pulled back, pulled back, pulled back together, turning into a beautiful sphere or flower of indigo light. And then this beam continues to travel down to your throat area. And here we find this beautiful light blue energy, but it's scattered. It's unfocused. And the purple and the indigo help to bring this light back together, bring it back into a sphere, beginning to pull this light into a sphere, into a flower, refocusing and realigning that beautiful light blue energy at your throat. And then the energy travels down to your heart. Taking a second to tune into your heart, feeling that energy, almost perhaps feeling like waves or an ocean traveling back and forth. But then these lights of purple, of indigo, of blue come and they wrap themselves around your heart space, helping to pull and refocus that energy back into a beautiful green sphere or flower, pulling in that energy. And then we travel down to your solar plexus. Again, tuning in with that energy, feeling this energy rather elongated and in need of some refocusing. So this light green, this blue, this indigo, this violet energy come down and wrap themselves around your solar plexus area. And with the breath, you're able to realign and recenter, bringing that energy back into a sphere, bringing that energy back into a yellow flower, pulling and refocusing that energy back together, bringing it back into perfect alignment. And then we travel down to your sacral energy center, or your navel energy center, just a couple fingers below your belly button here. And again, your energy centers help to pull this space back into alignment, making sure it's in its beautiful orange spherish shape, or an orange flower. Pushing it back into alignment here. And now coming down to your root, which is at the base of your spine here. And all of your energy centers reach down, and help to reshape, realign, and refocus this energy center. And with the breath, you're able to bring this root energy center into a beautiful sphere of red energy, or a red flower, putting everything back into alignment. Bringing everything back into alignment here. Just working on stabilizing this energy here. Bringing in some extra energy here. Okay. Let's just check in here to make sure that everything is good and in alignment. Starting at the head, the crown energy center. There we go. Down to the forehead now, third eye. Beautiful. Throat. Beautiful. Heart. Okay, heart has begun to spin and realign. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in again. Breathe out. Much better. There we go. Solar plexus. I apologize, my friends. My mic cut out. So hopefully we've gotten all the way through, but if not, your energy centers are cleared and realigned. Your heart and your solar plexus, however, are still tender. They've started to realign and they're moving well, but it's soft. So please take time to rest, drink plenty of water, and allow yourself to just be at times. As sometimes realignment and refocusing can take time. However, taking time to reflect, journal, meditate are all great things and all great ways to help make that refocusing, that realignment process move along. So now that you are in realignment and refocused, I hope you enjoyed this session. And with that, stay safe, stay well, and until next time.